Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are going to talk about one of the projects that I had made a video of previously. I entered the project only going through tokenomics, and for me tokenomics matters a lot. I want to see a game where there is a lot of burning mechanisms, there's a lot of interaction between people to people, there's a lot of interaction or in-game concentration, like in-game retention. So that project will be rebelbots. Rebelbots made me more sense because that is one of the stuff that lacks in a lot of games. One of the stuff that lacks in Axie is going to be some multiplayer where you and your friends can partner up and fight in a same territory using your bots against bots of different territory. And this made me feel that, okay, same strategy kind of a game, more or less they have taken up like Axie's kind of philosophy. They have learned something from some other projects also where like they are thinking about a lot of burning mechanism because that helps you to sustain your economy. Any project that you pick up, I'll put it up really up there. Remember, you have to ROI first. Do not get caught up in projects. Same stuff happens with like all of these projects. We get caught up in the middle with their burning mix and new stuff coming up, and this is coming up. You are super bullish about it. You have not ROI'd. In your mind, you totally forgot that you have not ROI'd yet. But that is something that you have to remember. You have to ROI first. Forget the profit. You have to enter the game for free, and then you think about profit, even if you have missed out on a lot. An example of which would be, a small example of which would be Sunflower Land. Sunflower Land has got one of the best actually burning mechs I've ever seen. It's a very greedy game. You'll get caught up, but that's where you have to be, you have to open up your eyes and work around it. So let's go to desktop live scene and let me show you a sneak peek of how rebelbots app will look like on Android. They are going to launch everything together. So this is how a rebelbot app will look like. Unity, made with Unity, good. They're partnered up with Ubisoft, so that's a good small graphics that they have been doing. All this information you can find it on their Discord, so go ahead and follow their Discord if you do want to get lands and everything. There will be links all posted down below. I am not affiliated with rebelbots, to be honest. I mean, like, I just love the tokenomics and just wanted to give them a shout out. So if you go to my last video, I have already mentioned like how these how to get bots and everything, the whole mechanics, tokenomics and all that stuff. But marketplace and rentals, this is how their marketplace is going to look like. So you'll see they have marketing, their marketplace renting. That's pretty awesome because you can rent this out to scholars direct. So 35% for you, like you can do the whole set and you can give out your scholars. You do not have to calculate and make separate MetaMask addresses and then, separate the SLP and, divide the SLP into manager versus scholar. All that stuff is avoided. I mean, that is one of the craziest thing in Axie, like my friend Techado, he's a manager in Axie and everything. He has like multiple, like I think more than 50 or 60 people, like he's managing assets for, and he goes crazy on the time when, like when distribution, like of assets come into play, like Jesus. So yeah, that's a good way of doing it. As a matter of fact, I liked PegXE because PegXE had this simple way of renting out stuff. No headache, simple way. That's what makes it happen. Also, you can see your managers. You can add more to collection. I mean, they're doing all the good stuff. They're literally doing all the good stuff out here. This is another collection for their lands, so you can see how many lands you have right now. And this is your cards. And this is your gameplay demo. 3 cards, basically like Axie. So through the demo, you understood that like this is literally the like very similar to Axie, a card game, a strategy-based card game, and everything. So people with or scholars, if you're thinking about scholarship of or hiring, because nobody's going to, if you have like 200 lands, you're not going to sit there and play 200 of them together. Obviously you're going to hire and rent it out and stuff like that. But if you are making a small guild or anything, if you're planning to like partner up with 3 or 4 people trying to make a guild and stuff like that, it's better to hire people, those who have experience in Axie, because that experience will transfer into something like rebelbots and stuff like that. So I mean, I do not know whether it will be still going to be like the highest made and stuff like that, because there is strategy involved 100%, and those cards, those scholars that actually has an idea of how to play this game will actually benefit you in the future of this game. Giveaway for some reason. Giveaway. I think the giveaway has actually ended. For some reason, I got one. I joined this contest and I was like, you know what? I will join the contest. But yeah, I mean, they gave away a lot of people, a lot of stuff. They did a lot of airdrops and stuff like that. So, I mean, look them up. I think you still have some sort of land still left on rebelbots. Hold on a second. I think they could not sell their whole lands and everything. Let me just double check this. Last time I checked, on the day 1 they launched this, 80,000 lands were sold. After that, they could not sell 150,000. They were planning to sell 150,000. 100,000 rebelbots, limited plot, purchase land. Yeah, so they could only sell a little bit more than half. So there's a lot of lands left to be sold. RDG is up here. RDG used to be in Pegasus also. RDG is actually into a lot of other games and stuff like that. So I'm going to see you guys RDG in rebelbots also. It's funny how we go from one project to another project back to back. Yeah, I mean, like, we are super bullish on this project just because it follows more or less the same tokenomics as that of an Axie. Has got a lot of future, and I do not know what this bearish market will do to this amazing game. This bearish market actually is killing a lot of Web3 games that are, a lot of P2E games that are actually, like, amazing. It makes more sense, but then when you see the economy, it doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, that would be all from the channel Techado. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Look up into rebelbots. Look into tokenomics at first. Whatever influencers like we say, Do not listen to us. Yes, you have taken the tips. I've shown you the project. You're like, okay, let me do more investigation on this. Like, go through tokenomics, go through white paper. If it makes sense for you, then you join. If it doesn't make any sense for you, just move on. That's what I always say in channel, in my Discord and everything. It's after all, it's our finances that we need to think about. And nobody in this planet should give you any sort of recommendation that should affect your pocket. My job is to show you projects that I handpick. Non-sponsored channel yet. For some reason, we did receive a sponsorship. It was crazy that, okay. So I put this up in Discord a few days back. And by the way, Discord link will be somewhere down below if you guys want to join. I mean, I've got no problem for anybody joining. We have like currently how many members? We have 253 members. So I wrote this on 28th that hello team members. I think you guys can not see. Okay, hello team members. At everyone, this channel has a new sponsor, which means more giveaways. I mean, giveaways are coming up again. I'm just waiting for a little bit rise in VIS pricing. I do not see a lot of movement. That is the reason we are coming up on the next video. We're going to talk about VIS, PegXE, and everything. And I was like, finally, we got a sponsorship. And if I make money from that sponsorship, 50% will be given out to the community in the form of different tokens and stuff like that. I'm going to distribute them. I was actually planning to give a lot of people like 10 Matics so that they can invest for free. They can join Sunflower Land and experience Sunflower Land and everything. So that was the whole plan. But apparently, that was a scam. That scam came from somewhere far away. Apparently, they wanted me to install a software in my computer, and they were telling me we'll give you X amount, 50% upfront. Would not mention their name, but I said thank you. Maybe I'll see you again, but I'm not going to install any sort of softwares on my computer, especially when you're doing crypto. Oh God. Well, the price was good. I mean, I would say they were paying me a hefty amount for a sponsorship. I mean, here's the thing. I know my flight, right? And this channel is like how many? 6K viewers? A 6K viewer. It doesn't take much to sponsor this channel. Trust me, it doesn't take much. If you have a project or anything, you want to pitch it, and if you're honest about it, I'm gonna promote your stuff. Like I'm gonna show it to everybody about with this stuff. But the amount that was pitched to me, it was above this. I mean, I would have ROI'd from PegXE. That's what I can say. And I have 20 Pegas. Well, I did not fall for it. I very respectfully declined to the offer. I just wish, there were, there are always other ways to make money rather than, like implanting softwares, malwares, and stuff like that. Come on now. That will be all from the channel. Techado. See you folks on another episode. Till then, take care. Another episode is for PegXE. Very important video. I'm dropping this next just because there's something that you need to know about. Stay tuned.